Hi guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a nice Pilates full body workout. So let's get started on the mat, and we're just going to warm up by rolling our shoulders back. Doesn't matter how you're sitting here, but I am choosing to sit in an easy pose. Good, just keep going back, nice straight back. And let's take it forward. Keep lengthening the back. Going through the whole shoulder blade. Awesome. Now bring your shoulders back and nice straight back. We're just going to add a twist here. So placing the hand on the knee and just looking over that other shoulder. Nice little twist action here to create flexibility in the back. And let's release. And other side. Still lengthening in the back. Trying not to slouch here. And let's slowly release, coming back to center. And we're just gonna take our next warm-up going around with the body, just the upper body, and back, and forward, around, back, and forward, really curving in that back here, so we're stretching it. And last time, and we'll take it in the other direction. So other way now, forward, back, around, and back, around and forward, and back. Good, warming up that back and upper body. And this is our last one, taking it nice and slow, raising up. And we're just gonna go down in this easy pose. And let's just hold here, concentrating on creating a nice rhythm with our breath. Really stretching out those hips and the lower back, getting ourselves ready for this workout. Alright guys, let's slowly come up and we're going to go to one side. So going towards one knee and stretching the arms out in front. And once again, we're just going to hold here. And let's come up and we're going to go to the other side. So going to the other knee, stretching the arms and head down. Now you might notice that whichever side you do, you might feel it more in your hip. Depends on what leg is forward. Awesome, let's come up now and we're just going to take a nice side stretch here. So creating a nice line in our side body, making sure we're not going forward or backwards. And the arm is just between, not overstretched or bent. And let's take the arm up and we'll take it to the other side. So nice lengthening in the body. And you can either look down, straight ahead, or up. Have fun with this stretch. And here comes my cat jumping into frame. Say hi, Rocket. And let's come up, guys. And we're gonna make our way onto all fours. And we're gonna come for a nice child's pose. So opening the knee slightly, stretching the arms in front and just lowering your upper body and your hips back, and just stretching out the back and the shoulders. And let's slowly come up, and we're gonna create a nice line in our back, coming to all fours. And we're going to lift one leg up, stretching it, keeping the hip turned in, and really making sure we don't arch our back whenever we lift the leg here. And we're just holding, and now we're going to come up and down, simple as that. And remember, like I said, really try not to arch your back here. I know how hard that is, especially if you have a little bit of a curve in your back like I do. Good. Toe is pointed. We're really trying to go with our breath in this movement. Good. Keep that line in the back. Feel the warmth coming into your glute area. Feel the activation. And let's just hold up the leg now. We're going to slowly lower down one arm, coming to the elbow, and just balancing our hand on the mat. And we're just going to go to the side with our leg and back. And to the side, and we're lifting a little bit higher here. Good, and back, turning the hip in as you come back. And keeping that pointed toe the entire time, guys. Awesome. Keep going. You guys are doing beautifully. And side, back, side, back. Toe is pointed. Leg and knee are stretched. And last one, and let's bring it to the side. And we're just going to lift here, now bringing both elbows to the ground and just lift that leg up and down. Still keeping that knee and the leg stretched, so you're activating your quad muscles, and pointing that toe so that your calf muscles are activated. So you're working that entire leg here. Good, keep going. I know it's burning. I was dying here and I was shaking, so I feel you guys. You've got it. Keep that form. Keep breathing. And let's hold it. Bring it down. Bringing that foot all the way onto the ground, so flat foot. We're just going to bring our chest to the ground, kind of like a puppy pose. Stretching the arms in front. Just holding here, catching our breath. And you can keep the head down here, but if you'd like to add a little bit more difficulty, bring that head up. You'll feel this shoulder stretch here. Good, hold it. And let's slowly come out of it, and we're just gonna place our elbows on the mat, and we're gonna let go of that leg and bring it back, stretching it. And let's lift the other knee close to the chest. Hold. And now stretch the knee, and we'll come to a nice elbow plank. Hold here for a moment. Tucking that tailbone under to engage the abs. And let's lift up and into our normal plank. And now we're going to slowly walk our hands to our feet, keeping our knees bent and just holding here for a nice lower back stretch. Letting go of the head here, stretching out that neck. And let's slowly lift up bit by bit, curving that back and coming up. And I'm going to step my right foot in front, keeping the hips square, lifting my arms up and coming to a nice lunge position. As I come down, I'm bringing my arms into a cactus position, so bending them at a right angle to the side. And lift, arms are up, down, and lift. You want to make sure that you're engaging those abs the entire time and lengthening in the back. Good. Up and down, up and down. Nice controlled and soft, slow movement. No rushing here. And up. And if you can, work with your breath. So exhaling as you come down and inhaling as you come up. Exhale and inhale. Awesome, guys. Keep going. And now as we go down, we're going to hold it here. Keep that nice body posture. Good, hold. Now let's bring our arms and upper body forward a bit, and we're going to step that foot forward and step it back. And I'm adding a nice arm movement, so as I go back, the arms go in front, and as I come forward, my arms bend to the sides. Good, nice controlled movement. And stretch it and step it forward. Stretch and forward. Awesome, guys. Stretching that leg as much as you can. If you have trouble balancing here, you can always place that foot on to the mat. You don't need to balance on one foot as you come forward. Keeping those hips square. Keep breathing. Move with your breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And now let's do one last one. And we're going to come to our standing position and hold, keeping the standing leg bent. Squeezing those elbows together. Hold. And let's release it. Let's bring our arms up and down. And we'll take a step to the end of the mat. And we're just going to go all the way down with our body. And we'll walk forward into our plank pose. And we're just going to hold here. Shoulders are over the wrists. Hips are down. Belly button is tucked under. Awesome, guys. Feel those abs engaging. Keep breathing. And let's bring our knees down and we'll slowly come into our child's pose, just to have a little break and just kind of rest before we continue with the other side. So really make sure that you're breathing here, coming back to center, catching your breath, and releasing the tension we've just created. And of course, if you want to stay here longer before going to the other side, please do. And now we're slowly going to lift up onto all fours. Just getting ourselves ready in a nice stable position, flat back. We're going to lift that leg, keeping the hip turned in, keeping that pelvic tilt, trying not to arch the back. And we're just going to lift up and down, up and down, Once again, it's not important how high this goes. What's important is that you keep this pelvic tilt. You will feel more engagement in your glutes. Good. Pointing that toe, stretching the leg, engaging the whole leg here. Just up and down. Moving with your breath. Never stop breathing here, guys. Good. Keep going. All right, and the last one. Now we're going to drop down onto that elbow. The other hand is on the mat. And we're just going to go to the side and back to center. To the side, back to center. Now you can lift a little bit higher here, but really make sure you're not arching in the back. We're still trying to keep that pelvic tilt as much as we can here so that we feel that engagement in our glutes. Good. Keeping that height as you come to the side. I know it hurts. I'm dying here. Don't worry, I'm with you. Good. And to the side, pointing that toe, stretching the knee. You want to engage the whole leg here. Good job, guys. Keep going. We're almost there. And back to the side. And let's just place it to the side. Get ready. We're going to lift it up and down, coming all the way to our elbows. And let's go up, up, up. Good. Keep moving with the breath. Always breathing here. Don't hold your breath. Keeping that leg stretched. Toe is pointed. You might be shaking now, but keep going. Almost there, guys. Just keep breathing. And now let's place the foot onto the ground. Nice flat foot. And we'll just come for that puppy pose variation. So bringing the chest to the mat as far as we can. Stretching out those arms in front. And stretching out those shoulders and the back. Once again, if you want to make this more difficult, you can look up. And let's just hold here, really trying to catch our breath and release the tension we've created, using this break to center ourselves. And let's slowly come back to our elbows. We're going to bring that leg back and just going to lift the other knee up, trying to get it to the chest, engaging the abs in this elbow plank variation. Amazing. Now let's stretch that leg back, hold, and coming to our elbow plank and holding here. Tailbone tucked under. Trying to engage our abs. Breathe through this. You've got it. Now let's lift up into our plank, and we're just going to walk our hands back to our feet and just hold here, bending our knees and just creating a nice release in our lower back. taking this nice break before we continue with the legs. And let's slowly begin to roll up. And coming up all the way, we're going to step our left foot in front, keeping the hips square. And we're just going to come into a lunge, lifting the arms up first. And as we lunge down, we're going to bend our arms. Good. Nice cactus arms. Keeping that stomach engaged. Really strong core here. We also want to keep making sure that we are lengthening in the back, that we're not overarching here or slouching. We want to have a strong form into this lunge position. And down, up, down, up. Exhaling as we come down, inhaling as we come up. Good job, guys. Keep going. And now let's come down and hold. Hover above the ground. Keep that core nice and strong. Hold. Now let's stretch the leg, bring the upper body a little bit forward, stretch the arms, and we'll step the leg forward and back, forward, stretching the leg. Good. Arms are stretching with the leg, and then they're bending with the leg. If you're having some troubles here to balance, you don't need to balance that leg in the air. You can keep that free leg on the ground as it comes forward. And something else that will help you is to look at something on the ground or something straight ahead of you, just to focus on some kind of point and really focus on it. Feel strong. Engage that core. Good. Breathe through this. You've got it. And now let's come and hold after this one. Just hold here, balance, focus on that point. You've got it. And let's stretch up. And let's just turn around. All we're gonna do is come down with the body all the way to the ground and walk our hands away from our feet and into a plank. Hips are under, tailbone is tucked under, shoulders are over the wrists. And we're gonna get ready to bring our knee to our chest. So let's go in and other side, in and back to plank. And you want to make sure you're holding here for a bit and then bringing it back to plank. Trying to bring that knee as high as you can, guys. Engage those abs, don't lift the hips. Exhaling as we come in, inhaling as we come back. And now let's hold in this plank and lower down nice and slow to the ground. We're going to come for a few back exercises, so if you need to put some padding under your hips, please do. Let's reach forward and bring the arms to the sides of our body. Let's separate our legs a little bit, and we're going to get ready to lift up with our upper body and our legs. And let's go. Lift it. Lift it as high as you can and hold. Keep breathing here. I know it's hard when we do things on the stomach, but just try your best. Keep holding, guys. This is our last exercise, and then we are done. And let's slowly lower down, bringing the legs together. Bring our hands to the chest, and we'll just slowly lift up and into our child's pose, just to release some tension that we've just created while working on our back. And take this time to also center yourself, really thank yourself for getting through this workout, even in the tough, hard times. Alright guys, let's come up. You guys did amazing today. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and I'll see you guys in my next video.